If you check out my channel, you will realize that I have applied to many SMPs, but managed to get into none of them. Well, it's finally time to break this curse. So in today's video, I'm going to apply to 7 SMPs with applications ranging from 1 minute all the way to 1 week. Let's see how many SMPs I can actually get into by the end of this video. So without further ado, let's just jump to the 1 minute application. So before we even start the timer or anything like that, let's do some settings. This could be a good place to make the 1 minute application, because you know, it stands out a little, the desert is a good contrast. We don't need the UI or any, we don't need the UI or anything like that, so I'm going to just press F1. For FOV, I like something around 60, and let's just add a little shader, because light shader is good when it's daytime. When it's nighttime, it's way too dark. That's why I don't really use it, or I don't really use shaders. But yeah, let's just produce this application and see the results. Alright, we are done with the 1 minute application. Let's send it in, and let me show you the app. Hi there, my name is Lufenab, and this is my application to the Smoothie SMP. I'm a 14-year-old European creator. And I'm really good at PvP, at storytelling, at editing, and overall good at everything. I'm a good content creator, okay? And yeah, as you can see, I'm a really humble guy. I don't have a single drop of ego inside of me. And yes, as you can tell, I love Minecraft. And I would love to join an SMP, and Smoothie SMP could be a good SMP. So like, yeah, if y'all want me in your server, y'all can accept me and slide in the DMs or something like that. And if y'all reject me, y'all can gargle on my balls. Yeah, this wasn't the most high quality application, but what can you expect for 1 minute? I didn't even have a script or a clear thought of what I wanted to say. I didn't even want to get into Smoothie SMP in the first place because it's way too pathetic. No offense to anybody in the Smoothie SMP, by the way. Oh, and by the way, I made this video unlisted because look at it. Look at it. Do you really expect me to put this on my channel so that everyone can see the lowest quality video imaginable? Nah, cope with it. Alright, for the 10-minute application, again, let's do some shaders. Okay, so my plan for this one is just record it again and then edit it, but not in the way you might think. I'm going to be using a special editor for this one, which is the YouTube built-in editor, which is probably the worst one you could use. So this is basically level 1 of video editing that is going to be present in this video. You gotta do what you gotta do in 10 minutes. And I also speedrun the thumbnail by just taking a screenshot and copy pasting the server's logo onto this picture. By the way, editing this was such a pain in the ass because first of all it was buffering because my PC was on its last breath. So yeah, subscribe so that I can get a better PC at 1000 subs. And the second thing is cutting was way too damn stupid. Why do I need to mark out the area I want to cut out? Let me just cut and done. This might have taken more than 10 minutes to edit, but you know, if you don't like that, I don't care, it's my video. I'm never using YouTube video editor again. Keep this 3 miles away from me. I don't even want this in my render distance. And done. Oh, and by the way, this is the video. Hey there, my name is Lufenab and this is my application to the Wanted SMP. So as I might have already told you, my name is Lufenab, but you can always call me Luffy. I'm 14 years old and I'm from Europe. My favorite YouTuber is SB737, and my therapist, aka ChatGPT, told me that I might need to make new friends. So, and what better way to do that than with an SMP? So hopefully, if you'll accept me, I can befriend some players and probably learn from them, whilst I can also teach them stuff. Because I'm a good farm builder, or at least good at finding good farms. And I could be taught a bit more skills in editing, in storytelling, and in combat. But you know, I'm fine with what I have right now. And yeah, if y'all accept me, that's great. If y'all don't, then I'm just going to tell you what you're missing out on. I'm a creative person, and I'm persistent, and I'm also quite a passionate player about Minecraft. As I might have already told you, I am more on the technical side of Minecraft, not like redstone, but more like farm mechanics and things like that. Not like I can design farms, I can probably just copy them or things like that. Well, at least I'm honest, but you know. And yeah, I guess that's it. So if y'all want a person who's determined, passionate, and creative, then you know where to find me. Just DM me and I will be available. Alright, see ya, bye. This is private too for the same reason. Now we can finally move on to level 2 of the video editing. We finally have something that we didn't have for the past 2 applications, which is a script, baby. Damn, this sounded more cringe than I thought. Because with the script, you know, you don't need to make up your words, you don't need to stop to think of what you are going to say. You're not most critical, I'm not most critical. I cannot just start yapping 24/7, okay? I need a script so that I can talk more fluently. So let's just make this script. This is still going to be your more generic as application, but you know. And the next thing is replay mode. I'm guessing let's just make a little hut over here. Yeah, I think this is quite cozy if you ask me. Let's give a stick in my hand. You know what? No, a fishing rod. Fishing rod would be awesome. And now let's peek into the recording camera. So what happens if I add the shader? Let's go with visual vibrance this time. Be cooking with this one for once. And export it now. The rendering is finally over. Let's check it out. And we might be cooked. Gotta render it again. Okay, so level 2 of the editing is going to be Microsoft Clipchamp. Only because it has auto captions without needing Clipchamp Pro or anything like that. I want to gain money, I don't want to lose money. Alright, I'm not going to bore you with the whole process of editing this, because all I did was add the clip and add the audio to it and then cut out the pauses and things like that. And one more additional thing is that I added the logo when I said my application to the you get it. And if you want to make the most generic thumbnail for an application, this is how to do it. Look up with or without a spyglass whilst replay mode or flashback is recording and take a screenshot with you with it. And then using any photo editing software, paste the server's logo on the direction that you're looking at. You know what, I feel like this auto caption stuff is so damn delayed and so non-professional because of this texture that they use for the text, that I don't really want to use it. Yeah, I'm just going to clear this and go around without text. And the application is right here.
Oh no, gringe!
Greetings. The name given to me is Lufenup, which is the third in my families. What is thy name? Regardless, after this introduction, I can comfortably say that this is my application to the Blood SMP. Hi there, Blood SMP. I'm 14 years old, I'm a YouTuber who makes fun, and I would like to make my summer fun by joining an SMP. I've never actually been part of an SMP. I mean, yeah, with friends is one thing, but those didn't really work out in the long term. Actually, there wasn't even a long term, cause it died out that quickly. But anyways, I won't be the kid who kills everyone and copies flame frags for video ideas. I actually like originality and I would love to make videos interacting with people. I would build farms for the community for free because I'm already used to being neglected as a child. Regardless, I'm also quite a passionate builder and a slow grinder, if that clears things out a bit. I hope that this was enough information to introduce me to your SMP. Hopefully, see you on there. For the 2-hour application, I wanted to try out 2 new things. The first thing being the mock intro instead of a dedicated app, and the second thing is this one mod called Ice and Fire because it has dragons. And at that time I was obsessed with Aemon Targaryen, a character from House of the Dragon, and I wanted to make something that would fit his style, so I landed on this mod. But I didn't really know what I was doing. So after too much time, I finally got all the mods and I finally booted up the game without any crashes. How the fuck do you grow a dragon? Okay, so apparently I need to place this on netherrack and light it. Do I need to wait now or what? Hey! I tried to fit him with this one item called Creative Exclusive Dragon Meal or something like that to help it grow, cause you know, I was in creative. But it didn't work. Eventually I tried normal Dragon Meal and with that he grew up. So yeah, that's how I figured it out. Oh shit. This shit is awesome, holy. I got a few replay shots. I used photon shaders for this dark moody look. And for the whole beat stuff I used this one song called 180 dB, which is kind of only used for the mentalist edits. I don't know for what reason. We have reached the final editor in this video, which is going to be CapCut. If you're wondering, oh, why not DaVinci Resolve or something like that? Motherfucker, I have 8 gigs of RAM and I don't know even what type. But anyways, the app is done. This is how the thumbnail looks like. Let's just upload it to YouTube. Let's post it on Discord. And yeah, this is the app. On every Minecraft server I joined, I was disrespected. I was the humble farm builder who built farms for the community, only for them to be grieved by an entire coalition of bullies. The whole server was secretly against me. Everyone wanted me to suffer. While everyone had horses, mules and elytra to travel, they gave me a pig and a carrot. They called me the most feared player out of sheer pity. They weren't wrong, they just didn't expect it yet. That night, I went into the forbidden cave, where nobody came out alive, and faced the murderer of all my innocent brothers. It was a dragon, larger than the Ender Dragon, more powerful than the Warden, and scarier than the Wither. In the morning, I came out mounting this beast, to show who really is feared now. This was tough, not gonna lie. Maybe I should try out this mod in a video paired with this shader. Leave some thoughts in the comments. For the 10-hour app, I went with a themed application, which is kind of like roleplay. So I built a skyscraper or block or apartment or whatever you want to call this. But I noticed that the glass wasn't connecting, so I went on to vanilla tweaks to tweak some settings, I guess. Okay, so I kind of got carried away. And yeah, I might have found a texture pack that makes things brighter. At least the grass and things like that. Yeah, low-key. I like what I did here. Okay, the recordings, I think they are quite decent, and my idea, I think, will work out well. Whilst editing this video, I checked on Discord to see any updates on the SMP Discords I was in. And I saw that the SMP that I was intending this application to, aka Surge SMP, only accepted actual SMP with, so I couldn't apply to that. So instead I had to find a new SMP, so I went onto YouTube and found Zodiac SMP, and chose to apply to this one, which will turn out to be a terrible choice. I'm going to reveal why soon. Anyways, let's not get sidetracked and let's actually export this and upload it. If you're still curious why I regret applying to Zodiac SMP, this is why. After uploading, I waited a week, still no review, whilst other people who uploaded after me got reviewed and got vouched and everything like that. I asked the Q&A for reviews or to do something with my app, and I pinged the owner and I got suspended for 1 day. Bullshit. 2 weeks pass, still no review. I crash out, I call out the owner, I call out the shitty reviewing system, and I get banned. I got banned and I didn't even get the chance to get this amazing app reviewed. Just look at it. Minecraft SMPs have lost their shine, and it's mainly because of the players. The server might invite an annoying player, some might just leave, some people get greedy and live for scripted SMPs, and some people will have the intentions to ruin everything for others. There is no hope for SMPs. Oh, what's this? Zodiac SMP. And it might still be possible to help it. Let's do it. Lufen up here. A 14-year-old European content creator with a double-digit subscriber count and who's willing to play on a server to make everyone's time there feel great. Here's a few reasons why I should join. Upon joining, I will immediately start working on a video cause I'm good at getting unique ideas. I'm not a 6-year-old who copies famous titles or YouTubers for videos. I would have lots of fun meeting new people and helping them out with builds and farms. I'm good at finding good farms to build on servers. And finally, because of all the bad sides of summer, I will probably play on the server quite often. Okay, really often. For my server history, I have never actually been accepted to any, but with every rejected app, I got better every time. SMPs with friends also didn't work out quite well, cause I'm the only one who can actually play the game quite decent, so an actual community with Minecraft players would be awesome. Thank you for taking this app into consideration, and hopefully we'll meet on the server. Au revoir. I already know this whole crash out thing will make me look like the bad guy or some immature little kid, but at the same time this was a good app. Be honest, this was a good app. And I feel like Zodiac SMP handled this immaturely, because banning this for calling this shit out. Let's just move on to the Pirate SMP application for 24 hours. I'm finally back for the 24-hour application, and seeing that this guy got so many vouchers, a goddamn mock intro, I'm doing a mock intro for this, okay? I just need another person to help, and guess who that other person is? Trollnul. I'm just going to tell you he's not the most reliable person because he's not always available, but he's the most available person I know that can actually help me in Minecraft. So the only thing I need is a few clips with him, and yeah, in the meantime, whilst waiting for him, hopefully this won't take the whole 24 hours given. In the meantime, let me write the script.
1 hour later.
When he finally picked up the phone, he couldn't join the server, so we had to film this on an SMP that kind of got abandoned by us. Kinda sad, to be honest. And after goofing around a bit, we did the recordings. Most.
Belákoltam már. Csináljuk még ezt,
Take two.
de aztán csak ne lakolj ki még egyszer, mert az volt a baj.
Most állok egy helybe.
Oh.
Megint. Take three. Take four. After this moment, we did a little maze duel, and this really made me appreciate Minecraft and having a friend to play with. Minecraft is intended to have fun, and with a friend nearby, of course you can do that. So yeah, next time you have the opportunity, just play with your friend a little bit of Minecraft. You don't even have to be good at it. Just enjoy the game. But I got a video to finish, so let's just get back to editing. Even if it was a mock intro, I still wanted to use some classical music because this song from 21 Hungarian Dances is a masterpiece. Trust me, just take a listen to this mock intro and you will understand why. As soon as I joined this SMP for the first time, I got spawn camped by some outlaws. Even though it's against the rules, it didn't stop this pirate team from killing me over and over and over again. Finally, another team showed up, also to kill me, but somehow I managed to escape. After getting some basic tools, I knew I can't win a fight by pure skill against the whole team and I didn't have any teammates. So I decided to outgear them instead of outnumber them. I had to make a base, even though this server was already stripped of resources, all villages were burned and every structure was empty. I figured out a way to outgear them and teach these pirates some manners. Of course somebody had to criticize the music. This is what happens when the reviewer literally has "life sucks" in their bio, but you know, holy annoying LARP. There's still one more SMP. I went all out with this 1 week SMP. First of all, I watched a lot of videos on editing. Yeah, mainly on editing. I'm going to link them down in the description. For the script, you should always clear your mind. So go outside, go touch some grass, go near a riverbed, something like that, but make sure to not get eaten alive by some mosquitoes. And write ideas, scripts, or whatever you need in a notebook, not on anything digital. It just makes you feel more relaxed. Trust me, it works. For background music, I went with King Kunta, but you should always go with something that you like and something that matches the theme of your video. And yeah, looking at this application, after editing it, I feel like, yeah, this is pretty good. Let me show you what I'm talking about, and comment down your opinions on it. Hey there! Hi, I'm Lufenup, and this is my application to join the Crown SMP. Unscripted SMPs are truly one of a kind, and I'm trying to feel how a dedicated content SMP actually feels like. I live in Europe, I'm 14, I started YouTube 2 years ago, and even though my first videos were bad, and I mean bad, I feel like my recent videos really improved. I use CapCut instead of Premiere, cause that's the only thing my PC can handle in this RAM shortage, and I focus more on quality than quantity, at least recently. Bro really has more vids than subscribers. This summer doesn't seem to be the best, so I'll probably spend a lot of my time on this SMP, of course, if I get accepted. And hopefully I won't regret anything on it like when I slept through the England versus France match, but I can't really install the World Cup cause
Big Brother is always watching.
I'm just joking with you. Or am I? Get your stupid ass out of here. I don't know what else you would like to know. I'm a chill guy. This chart shows the clear result of every application if you're curious about it. And if you want to know what this question mark thingy was at the beginning of the video, it's basically this whole thing that you're watching right now. Because SMPs like Ranked SMP and Strength SMP occasionally open applications, and unfortunately I missed Ranked SMP's application because that was July 25th and now it's way past that, so yeah. Hi Strength SMP! Okay, this video is getting way too long, so yeah. I guess this is the ending. Thank you for watching, I appreciate every single minute you have spent here. Thank you for your time, and yeah. Thanks for watching. As always, see you next time. Holy, I can finally go on vacation.